Okay, Rusty here. I am back. Good match for you right here. Jeremy McHugh and Tom Scholen. In the background, we've got Mike Pfeiffer versus Danny Roach, who just came off a hard-fought hill battle against Dan Cool. Came up a little short, Jeremy did. Jeremy and Dan Cool. I'm sorry, Jeremy and Danny Roach are the two at the table right now. But he's got the 6 over the side. Does he take that to change the angle he's got on the 5? Or do you bank at the 5? You know you're going can run into the 14-1. It's hard to see from here. That 1 might even end up bumping the 6 in. Although Jeremy does not typically waste any energy on a shot. That cue ball doesn't go any further than it needs to. A little flat on that bank. Brings Tom to the table. This is a winner's side match. All right, so the one trouble ball is the 14. I know we've got the 9 and the, looks like the 15. Those are easily managed. The 14, you've got a very small window at the moment. Danny Roach, 2-0. I'm not sure what Tom was going for. Looks like he's got corner pocket. A 12 ball in the corner, drawn back. Is that what he's looking at? And if he's got that 14, it's behind the 1 now. Looks like he might. He was trying for the 14 there. All right, we'll see what he does here. Does he concede getting onto the 14 for the next shot and just ensure shape on the 15? You got to pick at this point. Nicely done. Now is he going to take medicine, take a little harder 15 ball? Or juice up 2 rails and come around that way? All right, very nice shot there from Tom. A little bit of an angle. Pop off the rail for the 9. And that should wrap up game number 1 and Jeremy versus Tom. I'm not saying I'm typing it in, but I'm telling you my cursor's already in place. All right, Danny looking to go 3-0 on the middle table. All right, getting this shared out. Tom, ready to break now? Game number 2. Place is starting to fill up a little more tonight now. Nothing compared to what it's going to be like tomorrow night. The 8-ball alone is over 1,100 players between all the different divisions. Wonder what they've got for teams. Let's see. Looks like over 1,600 people here for team play. That'll begin Friday night. 340, 350, somewhere in there for total teams. Okay, got that shirt around. Tom, looks like he's back cutting that stripe. 14. Oh, just dropped it in. Just to the edge of the pocket for Jeremy, that was. Not sure which stripe he's got. I suppose that 10 must go between the 1 and the 12. Assuming he can get to that 10. 2-ball will make queuing a little more interesting. Danny Roach with a miss. Sent another one into that cluster you see on the far table. Nice shot there from Jeremy. Very nice. Let's take a look at the Masters bracket, see how that's going along. In this particular bracket, we've got Jeremy McHugh playing Tom, you see here. Josh Baines and Eric Irwin also underway right now. You see Mike Pfeiffer and Danny Roach right here. Jeremy Block also playing Jeremy Schroeder. Those are all winner side players. In one of the Masters brackets, let's see, the other we got Craig Rice, Jamie Tips, Eric Ward, David Dart, Pedro Castro, Jeremy Bates, Tommy LaCarbo, Jake Vanderwall, all still on the winner's side. Scott Hargens, after defeating George Walters, lost the next round. So on this particular Masters 8-ball bracket, right off the bat, we've got Mike Athens, George Walters, Tony Lee, Scott Hargens, all on the B side of this one bracket. I am sure there are other significant names, but I am still learning the names out in this area. More familiar with the Omaha, Lincoln area. Eastern Iowa, not as much. All right, Tom Scholen up 1-0 on Jeremy. Danny Roach is up 3-0. Get that updated. Jeremy and Tom still at 1-0. Something tells me this Jeremy-Tom match may take just a little while. All right, good confident stroke there from Tom. I think the 15 got in his way. Based on his reaction, I think he was trying to play for the 7. Figuring out how he wants to get on that one ball. Wants to clear that 13 would be my guess. How's he going to clear it? Okay, that's how you do it right there. That's a great shot. All right, 3-1 between Mike and Danny. All right, Jeremy on the stripes. Let's see what the call is. I think he was trying to carry him into the 13. Or trying to just leave it on that top rail. Well, that was a nice opening shot there from Tom on this particular out. Full table, had to make sure to hit it good. Little off angle of what he'd prefer here. Based on the angle he's got here. May play both 4 and the 5 in the same corner, or 5 and then 4 in opposite sides. All right, still getting calls about that weather back in Omaha, Lincoln. All right, 2-0 now for Tom. Jeremy taking on the stripes. As you can see there, the 11 right next to the 7 does actually have a window to get onto it without moving any furniture and balls to get to it. That 14 next to it looks to be the more difficult ball to deal with. It's going to run you into that 7-11, it looks like, and that 11 is going towards the 8. Towards the rail, towards the 8. Okay, Jeremy got that out. Everything in the open now. I think he'll just try to tighten this up with some inside, come back to center table. And likely go 10 at 13. So that he's going from the 13 to the 8. Tight inside, center table. Wants it to slow down. Well, he's not going to like that. That definitely came back too far. Well, shouldn't be a problem. He's just not going to have the angle on the 13 he wanted. He may end up playing the 13 after the 14 here and just coming off the top rail instead of drawing it back 6 inches for the 8. Let's see what he tries to do here. Does he just roll this, or does he come off the bottom rail? He may come off the bottom rail. Doesn't like how he's queuing over that 1. Boy, he's considering coming off that 13. Probably trying to shoot the gap between the 4-8 or using some inside to come right back up again between the 8. Nope, he's looking at shooting the gap between the 8 and 4. Got very flat. He's going to be running into that 6 ball. That 6 ball is going to be running right back into the cue ball. He's honestly going to have to rely on some level of good fortune to get a shot on the 8. Obviously, he'll shoot the shot in a way that gives him the best chance for that good fortune to happen. He'll try to control how it comes off that 6 ball. But anytime you're doing that, it definitely decreases the accuracy of the control of the cue ball. (4-1) Danny in the background table. Touchy shot. Excellent. He hit that very well. He was trying to come up off that direction, off of that 6 ball. Did it very well. Still is a tough 8 ball. One you completely expect him to make. But does have a level of missability to it. Nice shot, Jeremy. Very nice 8 ball. Nice out. Played that one very well. All right, Tom up 2-1 with the break. Pedro, what you can see in the background, is up 2-0 over Jeremy Bates. Jeremy Bates currently at the table in the green hoodie. Tom getting ready to break here. In this Winterside Masters 8-ball singles match. Just day 2 of what's going to end up being 5 amazing days. 3 more to go after today. And today is only, by pool standards, it is young. It is early in the night, very early in the night. Basically lunchtime. We'll see what the night brings. All right, Jeremy at the table. Looks like stripes will be the choice. What weather? It's sunny and 75 in Lincoln, so that makes sense. That checks out. Does he like the 3-ball combo? So even though he certainly wants stripes, now 14 is tough. Going after it now. Well, that did not go exactly how he had hoped. The 2 stripes certainly got in the clear. 2 has taken over the pocket. It does look deep enough that he can get that 14 to follow it in. But he's going to want to be able to hit full ball to do that. All right, letting his opponent know something that's going on. Yep, he did follow it in. Very nice. This to tie it up. I believe that stripe, what is that, maybe the 11 behind the 6? I think that is cleared to go past the 6 and 8 into the corner. All right, quite a stretch. Drawn back. Well, he doesn't like it, but it's going to work. Definitely workable. Let's see which one he's going to go with here. I think it's going to be the 15 seems like the ball to take next. Unless he's able to drop above the 15 or 12 coming off the 11. Okay. Just about there. And the correct angle on the 11 would let him skip over the top of that 6 to the open side for the 8. If that's what he's doing. Or is he going into it? No, he's not going into it. Well, he's looking to get on that side of the line, though. I thought he'd get on the other side of the line, the line that he's currently sitting on regarding the 11. He's above the line. It looks like he's actually wants to get below the line after shooting the 10. drawing it back. He was completely focused on that cue ball and forgot about making the object ball. Tom with a real good chance to get 3-1 here. Taking a peek at that 6 ball. Besides the 6, everything's good. So if that 6 does go, he's looking real good. I don't know that it goes. Oh, it goes. It does go between that 11 and 8. I'm actually sitting right down the line. If you draw a line between the 6, the 4, and the 5 and keep going, that's where I'm sitting. So I am looking right down the barrel of that 6 ball going towards that corner pocket, and he can. I am a little ways away, but he can definitely make it there. Starting with the 5 ball. Three one's not a problem. Let's see when he does play for that 6. Is it going to be early or last? All right, there goes the 4 ball. We're looking at the 6 now or the 3-1. Typically on a combo like this, in many cases, you want to shoot the combo while you've got other balls on the table. You wouldn't want that to be your last 2. There's certainly exceptions to that. Oh, look at this. Oh my goodness. Wow. Wow. You said it, buddy. Wow, Jeremy, happy to get this opportunity. Draw back. Well, I do think he overdrew what he was hoping for. Might have more of an angle than he wanted, and as a result, may pop over to the other side of the 9. Instead of trying to hold and getting too steep, just go ahead and play it for the other side. I'm not sure that's what he's doing, but certainly could with that angle. Yeah, definitely that cue ball dropped too low. This cue ball looks like it might be headed right towards that 3 ball down on the bottom rail. So he's just going to try to stop it short of that ball. Certainly not the 9 ball he was looking for. Still well within his grasp to get this game. Otherwise, could be looking at a 3-1 deficit. Overcut it. Because he overcut it and hit it thinner than what he wanted, that cue ball traveled much further than anticipated. (4-2) on the Mike Danny match. 4-2. Wants to get it off that rail. Nope, 7-6-8. Pretty simple now. He should have the correct angle on that 7 that he can just stun. Basically shoot a stop shot or a stun. Cue ball scoot towards the rail just a little bit. Unless there's more angle than I think, then he'll go to the bottom rail. All right, this should close out game number 4. One 8-ball away. Mike at the table. Stayed alive against Danny Roach. On the Pedro match in the background, let's check that score. 3-1 Pedro. And then Robbie Contreras and Matt Payne all the way back. Looks like Robbie's up 1-0. All right, Jeremy coming up. Haven't let that one get away. Down 1-3. I may have missed it. Looks like Jeremy did get a ball down. The 8-ball. All right, I'll be right back to the table. Right back to the commentary. Grabbing a beverage real quick. All right, Jeremy. Back should be able to get on the 8 from here. Oh, he was trying to clear the 5. I missed that. I missed that he had the 5 ball stuck there. I'm not seeing a path for the 5 ball here. I think he can clip it. Would like to have painted it to the back side of that. I do think he's cut down the options of him getting out. He's definitely, I think, ensured himself a turn back to the table. Jeremy just did. Looks like Danny got that match. Or are they on a break? Oh, no, they're putting their cues up, but the score, well, let me refresh and see if the score shows correctly now. No, but Danny's on 4, so he must be the winner there. Final score was 5-3. Okay, I'm going to get the scorecard ready on the other side of the room. We'll check in on some of the action there. All right, Tom looking like he's ready to go up 4-1 over there. Okay, just about ready to bring the other matches on screen. We'll still have this match in view, but also going to be taking a look at Robbie Contreras versus Matt Payne and Pedro Castro versus Jeremy Bates. Robbie up 3-0 on Matt. I believe that's Matt at the table. All right, another game on the board in that Pedro-Jeremy Bates match. Let's take a look. Pedro, 4-2. Matt Payne on the 9. Nice shot there. All three available. Which one's he going to take? Pedro with the break. Got quite a cluster staying on that side of the table. Just a lonely little one ball at the other end. If you take the, I think the 13 is not, and that is going to be where he goes, isn't it? I was just wondering about where are you playing shape off the 13? You coming back for the 11? Well, that's not good. Robbie says, thank you. I will take this be very happy to take this. Eyeing up that one ball. He'll save that for after the 7-3. All right, so I got balls in near 3 of the different corners. So shoot the 1. Is he going to clip the 11? Made the 6 a little more interesting, but the window to get on the 6 is still large. Won't be an issue. Jeremy and Tom. Tom did get that game, and it's 4-1 now. going to get to the 6 off of the 5. Probably just squirted up table. Once it off the rail, made it interesting. Very strong favorite to make it, but definitely made it interesting. And just like that, that is 4-0, and Pedro now done with his match. Looks like Pedro got that one. All right, they are taking a break. We'll come back to the Jeremy Talmadge match, get you both these matches. Once both continue. We got some more matches coming to the area. Vicky Sanga versus Dusty. And Amy Schmidt versus Amy Heinen.
Referee, table 64. Referee, table 64.
Be able to focus in more on those matches. Once these matches clear up, that is 4-0 for Robbie. And 4-1 for Tom. Looks like Tom's about ready to close this one out. And there it is. That is the winner's side match, so Jeremy's still alive. Okay, for now we got this match going. We do have some other matches coming up here. Jeremy and Tom have completed. Well, it looks like we've got women's master matches going to be filling up the tables here in the next round of matches. Yeah, so Ioma is Iowa Iowa Operators of Music and Amusements. They run pool leagues, tournaments, do gaming. This is the Iowa State Championships, one of many great tournaments they run. Checking all the scores, making sure they are correct. Yes. Looks like Hunter's really trying to figure out what she wants to do here. Jessica and Jen, I believe, played in the finals last year. So, I think she might have been trying to get up behind the 8, but definitely left it long. The likelihood of the out is low. She could pocket the 5, leave a shape for a bank on the 4. But from where she's at, not going to be getting a breakout off of that 5 ball. Okay, she made it and called safe. Makes me wonder if she was trying to not make it. Okay. Let's see what some of this action is going on. Okay, just when I think I'm back. And now I am. Jen with a nice out to get 2-0 up on Jess. Celine here looking for her out. I got trouble with the, looks like the 13, 4, 14. All against the rail there for Celine and Hunter. Amy jacked up, looking at the 10, looks like, or is that the 11?
Joni Doe, table 33. Joni Doe, table 33.
Ooh, 5-ball just dropped. Not sure what her plan is with the 4. Safe has been called. Looks like Hunter has called 12. Great shot. Amy on the 11. Try to come up on the other side or try to bump it maybe. Unless it goes past the 6 and the 3. She was trying to hold for the 13. Jen Rowley knocking the 11 away, leaves Jessica the solids to handle here. Let's see what she does here. Looks like the strategy game may be going. But Amy Schmidt not happy with the result of that. All right, Celine with a controlling play there. Waiting for her opportunity to get that 4 out of there. If I'm Hunter, I'm getting Celine's other balls out of the way. Give her ball in hand. What's she going to do? Amy Schmidt did not get the cover she wanted with that 8 ball in that middle table. We see Amy stepping up to the table now. Jen and Jessica in a moving battle. Got some balls tied up on the rail. Neither of them want to address just yet. Amy on the 13 center table. Comes up naturally for the 8. Undercut, but leaving one heck of a shot for Amy Schmidt. All right, Celine in a world of hurt now. Hunter in control of the table, as long as that 4 ball doesn't go. All right, and what is Amy Schmidt going to do here? What is Hunter going to do? Got to try to open up your balls and not leave a shot on the 4. There's really quite a few options to do that. Definitely wants to play safe. But you want to make sure to improve your position. Gave herself a breakout ball in front of the side. Okay, well, Hunter has made her decision. Taking that last ball off the table. What kind of kicking lanes does Celine have? Oh, she does have a kicking lane. Didn't want to leave that. Amy forced to kick up table. The angle she's got, gonna have to make it a little bit tighter. Gonna have to tighten it up with some inside or speed. could also go up table on the other side of the 8 and go 2 rails, kind of wrapping that corner pocket coming into the 13. She's going up 1 rail. Gonna have to tighten it up just a little bit. English or speed. Well, if you hit it at that speed, it's not going to matter either way. All right, another 2 straight in for Jessica on the top table. Was able to cheat the pocket, give herself a good 8 ball here. Oh, yeah. All right, Jess. With that game, oh, Hunter looking to finish. Came up just a little short, missed that 14. Tough shot for Celine, though. Now it's Jen's up 2-1. Oh, it's friendlies. I was ready to throw down. You ain't never seen me throw down, have you? Got that right. What are we looking for? Okay, there is the square one in the back row can actually come out. You got, nope, those are 2 USBs. Is that a USB? Yeah. Take it off the box. There you go. Yep. All right, helping somebody get their phone charged up. All right, get these matches updated. Jessica, 2-1. Was down 2-1 to Jen Rolling. Celine is up 2-1 on Hunter. And Amy Schmidt, Amy Heinen. Amy Schmidt's up 2-1 there. All right, nice shot there from Jen Rolling. Hunter taking the stripes here. All right, gotta take care of that 9. Hunter does. He's gonna take care of the 15 first, but okay. Not sure why we went to that side of the table. See what she gets from here. Jen rolling, maybe contemplating. I believe she is. Is she stripes? Nope, she is solids. You know what? I'm not sure what Jen is here. Is she shooting at the 11? Oh, 14. Nice. Now still has a cut on the 13 here. Little steep. But you've got stoppers and blockers. Question is, does she need to move the 8? Does she need to free up the 8 ball? All right, just working on the solids on the top table. Celine with the solids on the bottom table. Nice shot, gave it a chance at clearing out, but it is still stuck in the middle there. Last game she got in late 1-ball mess, was able to survive. Can she do it twice in a row? With more experienced pool players, when you find yourself in that spot, you've only got 1 ball left and it's not in a good spot, puts you at quite the disadvantage. Especially if the other player's balls are in the open. Okay, looks like Jessica's going to be just leaving the cue ball full table away. Well, maybe not. Maybe she is going down table. Or just checking where she wants to be up table. Yep, just checking exactly where she wants to be. Wants to cut off whatever angles and whatever banks could be available. All right, Jen shooting the stripe there on the top table you see. All right, Hunter with the stripes has decided to play safe. She'll make Celine try to find separation. At this point, Celine's better off just making that 14 ball. Then at least Hunter has to knock away the 12, pocket the 11, clear the 12, and have shape on it. And she did break them up. Now all the balls are in the open. Does that one go up table? Hunter's checking. I just need to bump the 6-8 there on the top table. If she does, now's the time to do it off that 7 ball. I don't know if it was her original plan, but if you have to bump the 6-8 apart, that 7 ball is going to get you there. Doesn't want to tie him up. All right, as long as the 6 passes, she's fine. I think she'll be fine either way, but if that 6 passes, there's really no issue. If the 6 doesn't pass, she just has to drop below the line, get underneath the 6, take the 4 first, and this shot leads to that. Come around 3 rails. Just like that. And she's on the other side of that 6, has the 4 available if the 6 doesn't pass. Nice shot, wrap the corner, come out 2 rails. Let's take this back up 1 rail, and we're looking at 2-2. Amy Heinen center table, shooting the solids. Drops it in. Celine trying to kick the 8 in. Let's see what she's got here. Oh, heck of a try. Did not leave Hunter anything easy. Jen and Jess now at 2-2. All right, got a lot of viewers loving it. If you're one of the many viewers on the YouTube, whether it's the RZ Caudale page or the Ioma page, hit that subscribe button. That would be awesome. Oh, Jen just blew that one. Missed it bad. All right, so Jessica at the table now. Back here, Hunter still fighting in this game.
The big shop, Joy, the big shop.
All the balls are open. No more playing safe, though. That 8 ball's in the hole. Well, that will play. Now she can take it up table. Looked like she was going to make them both. Eight's in a good spot. You don't need to get too crazy with that cue ball. All right, nicely done, Hunter. Making it 2-2. All right, somebody hit that button. Thank you. Look, Amy hiding on the center table. Couldn't quite squeeze that 4 in. 2-2 here, Celine and Hunter. Celine at the table breaking. Jen rolling at the table at the top of the screen. Was that the 8 ball? Was that the 8 ball? I think that was the 8 ball. That was the 8 ball. Oh, Jen. Oh, no. That's a tough combo to hit. I'll tell you that. That makes Jessica and Jen. Should be 3-2 Jess. After Jen got the first 2, Jessica got the next 3. Amy and Amy is 2-1. Amy Schmidt. Celine and Hunter should be 2-2. They've alternated games so far, back and forth. All right, Hunter onto the 4 ball. Was it cutting or banking? Tried the bank. All right. Celine on the stripes. Let's see if she still has the 14 or has to go up table to the 9. Great speed there from Celine. Now needs to figure out how to get onto the 8. Hard to tell from here, but oh, she's banking? Oh. Not sure why you would have banked that shot. Certainly could have drawn into the 6, bumped it away. But maybe the angle was different than what I can see here on the monitor. She's the one at the table. Also at the table, Jessica with ball in hand. Gonna leave herself the likely gonna be the 15. Take care of these down table balls first. Both of those that are near the bottom rail. Well, maybe now she's taking the 11. Maybe that was the plan. I think she was trying to play for the other ball down table at the bottom, near the bottom rail. I think she still is. So once she gets on the 11, she can land between the 9-14, take care of both of those. Amy Heinen given another opportunity. Got one last solid. All right, Amy on the 8 ball now. Amy Heinen at center table. Nice shot there by Celine. Had her left to the bank, and she nailed it. All right, 3-2 Celine. You can't just keep giving opportunities. At some point, you got to finish the rack. I think twice now that's kind of got Hunter in trouble. He just kept giving up opportunities, even though they were tough ones. She looks determined now. Excuse me, pardon me. Oh, well, excuse me, that was not good. Okay. Oh, Jessica's giving up ball in hand. Got some throat things going on here. Just a moment. Okay, had to run to the restroom real quick. I'm back. Let's see what we've got going on here. 4-3, Jessica up on Jen. Looks like that game's just underway. Center table, Amy and Amy. Yep, sorry I got pulled away from the booth for a moment. Amy and Amy still at 2-2. And Celine up 4-2 on Hunter. All right, scores are current. And Hunter with the good save play there. Jen rolling back to the table, looking to make it hill-hill. What a great two-rail kick. Oh, did not drop. It's always a game changer, table changer when you can leave one of your balls in the pocket, especially in games where you suspect there will be multiple innings. Amy Heinen now up 3-2 on Amy Schmidt. Came up a little tight, a little short on the bank. Got it second time. Doesn't count though. All right, Amy Schmidt with the break center table. And someone bumped the cameras, but you can put all the rope around them you want. Luckily, it did not pull it out of view. Hunter could play the combination, make the 9, and block her on the 11. Just like that. All right, Hunter back to the table. The 11's in the open now. Now let's see if Hunter has can get a different result this time. She's had this situation multiple times now where she's had the advantage. Celine only had one ball left. She just was never able to close it out. All right, after that shot already got her work cut out. Taking the 5 in the side. Needs to bring it back up table for the 7 then. Jess and Jen, quite a mess on that table. Hunter not sure which way to go. 7 first is going to make for a tough 5. Oh, she hit it good though. Great shot. All right, Jen rolling at the table now. Can't tell if that's a stripe right there. That's the 9 ball. And she's got that 12 ball in a good spot to make something happen down there. But you are looking, it's to some extent, at luck, because you've got to move traffic. Unless you're going to go multiple innings, play it one pocket style and just keep improving your position. And Hunter able to finish that one out. Nicely done. Oh, what a bank on the 11. Great shot there from Jen. Jen still has trouble there with that 3 ball. Do you go after it now? Taking the 12 now. Oh, she's got herself in trouble. Got herself in trouble. Oh, maybe, okay, she can't see the stripes. That's good. I thought she was blocked. She might be blocked from hitting the 1 stripe full ball. Yeah, she wanted to get that 3 down. I think she was trying to make the 3 there. All right, Hunter trying to stay alive on the bottom table. Jen on the top table, trying to make it hill. Amy Heinen center table, trying to get to the hill. Everybody at the table now sitting at 3, looking for 4. Oh, nice shot there from Hunter. Everything's available now. Well, just got a little bit of an angle on the 6. Just means she's going to go ahead and take the 4. 4-3, then 6. And I like that because of where the 8 ball is, but the traffic makes it a little more interesting. So she's trying to come back, take the 6 all the way up table. All right, she's going to try to follow this in. Oh, got it. What a shot. What a great shot from Jen. Could not close it out. But I went back to see how she got on that and then missed her 8 ball shot. I was just checking out my YouTube. See what I might have missed on the screen. Yeah, right off the back knuckle. Well, that 2-6 are laying just funny enough. May keep Jessica from getting out here. Well, Hunter got herself in a spot. Hunter got herself in a spot. She back cut it all the way down table. It goes. Double carom off the 13-9. Who knows? Looks like she's trying to back cut. Still thinking about it. Jess is called a safe. She's trying to come up table and use the 4. Came up short. She's trying to come up table and use the 4. Left Jen very tough, but she's got something. She can either cut it into the side or she can play the cross side. She was trying to cut it in the side, caught it far too thin. Jessica now with an opportunity to close out this match. Let's see if she plays under the 4 to come up table. Or under the 4 for the side. I don't think she's going to drop back above the 4 just because of the angle. Oh, she drew it back that way. Nicely done. This could be Jessica finishing it out. Well, Tommy, how'd you do?
I lost that match. Couldn't figure the rail speed out. Came up bad on some shape a couple times. Just kind of made the difference.
All right, well, we got Celine trying to make it Jen rolling. Oh, Jen rolling had a chance to make it hill. That was her second chance to make it hill.
No, I think you got to play the guy that I lost to, Jake.
Yeah,
Yeah, he plays good. Everybody does. In this bracket.
All right, and this shot for the match for Jessica. Let's see where that puts her in the bracket. So the winner of this Jessica Jen match and Celine Hunter will play in the hot seat match. And that is Jessica. Jen definitely had a couple opportunities to make it hill. Let him get away. She'll have to now fight back from the loser's side. Go ahead and switch our view up. All right, and I think I'm going to step away for a moment. Hand the mic over to Tommy. Let him do some commentary.
Now I'm back, folks. All right. They see this one? Okay, so that doesn't matter. Yep. I got it. All right.
This tells you which one you're working on. Up there, program, left, tells you what's going on.
Okay. All right. Sorry, Rusty's giving me some instruction there on all the stuff. Amy just broke on the second table in. I'm not familiar with all of the ladies here, so on the first table, Celine and Hunter. Looks like the lady shooting is on stripes, and the 8 ball is all that's left for the solids. So we got a little work to do here. Seems like it's pretty safe to play the 13 and slide over for the 14, I believe it is. And if you can get shape on the cut on the 9, you do it. Or maybe she's got the 9 now. Looks from the, yeah, she does. Oh, that was the best shot. Yep. Can't see over the monitor, so I'm looking just at the screen, and that was deceiving. Ooh. Good shot. Flirted with that side pocket, but I think here you just need to roll up and don't put your cue ball on the rail. You're just going to have to take a longer shot on that 10 up table. Don't get to the rail. A little far. She might be all right. The only reason I don't like that on the rail is I just like to be able to see the whole cue ball. I don't want to have to be forced to play on the top of it. But she drained it like it was nothing. And again, I'm not sure of who the player is. I think this actually might be Celine, because I'm looking at who's sitting in the chair, and I think that's Hunter Doyle. So if that's the case, Celine's on this 8 ball for the match. And she's calling the bank. Not a fan of the cut. Well, I believe we're going to have should have a hill match here. That 8 bounced out pretty far, but a little right, center right, and it throws it right in the hole. And your cue ball should be safe. Just don't kill it on speed. Thanks, Curtis. Okay, yeah, I was referring to the other table here that Hunter just made the 8 ball on. I saw Amy playing Jessica earlier, so I knew who she is. And there's 2 Amy's, Amy and Amy. All right, let me get this score updated. All right, that should be updated. They're over there discussing whose break it is, Hill. Sounds like it's Celine's break, and Hunter's saying, well, if you want to give it to me, I'll take it. So, anyways, Celine to break for the match. On the other table, Miss Schmidt playing with the bridge. Good shot. Get a friendly bump. There you go. All right. Well, she's trying to tie this one up, down a game and a race to 5. Feel like if she's got a good shot in the side, it might be a good time to take it, but okay, now I see the angle. It's a little backwards. So, yeah, if you don't like it, just pass on it. It goes in a couple different corners, but she's going to take it. Ooh. Okay. Miss Heinen has, looks like a starting shot of the 1 in the side. Just got to mind your cue ball. You kind of want to just split, run straight down, parallel to the rail, and bounce back up. Should be able to have either the 4 or the 7. Or if she floats it, she could play the 3 in the side or up table. But I like hitting it with pace, so I just controlled it a little better. Just cut this clean in with like a stop shot stroke, and it'll ride the line right down to the rail and bounce. And she floated it. That'll be good. So she's either got a back cut on the 3 up into the corner, or she's got a 7 in the side, it looks like. And Celine seems to be making quick work of that table over there, so I didn't see her break. I'm assuming she made a stripe on the break, and now she's running them out. So once she moves out of the picture, I'll be able to see if that 15 is makeable. It looks like it is. Yeah, there you go. It's pretty good. Just control the bounce with the 7. There you go. Yeah. I can't tell if the stripe next to the 6 and above the 5 goes through. I believe it does. It's got to go through that gap. That's a big gap. Oh, put a stroke on that. Oh, unlucky there. She hit the point of the side pocket. If she missed that point, she would have at least bounced out for a better cut. Well, this is makeable. So if she can hold cross table for the 10, she'll be good. Oh, look at this bump. That worked out beautiful. Okay, folks. One back cut and shape for an 8 in the side. Okay, looks like she just understroked it there, just didn't get a rail. So it must have miscued or something. Good touch by Amy with the 3 on the side on the middle table. I don't know if she's got an angle on that 2 or not. I mean, if she's got some kind of angle, she can go to the rail to control. Looks like she's putting bottom on the cue ball, so she must be close to straight in. So a little bit of draw and get pretty straight on that 8. Okay, she just stopped it. That's still a good shot on the 8 ball there, so coming up. So Amy looking to grow her lead. Meanwhile, Hunter taking advantage of the ball in hand. Getting the cue ball in the middle of the table, and she'll have a lot of options there. So on Hunter's table, what I like is where the 8 ball is, it doesn't go by that stripe. So I like leaving either the 3 or the 6 till last, and then you can play an easy shape for the 8 into the side pocket opposite whichever ball she leaves till last. So Amy, are you up 4-2? Amy? Oh, 4-3. Okay, so we missed the last game. All right. Pretty sure that one's hill if you want to check it. Yep. Okay. All right. Scoreboard's all correct, everyone. Thank you, Rusty. So Amy Schmidt breaking to stay alive here and not let Heinen get to the table. Hunter trying to close it out. Hill. Left herself on the rail. This could be a little tricky. You don't want to slow roll on these valley tables with this nappy cloth, but she can't really overstroke it because she's going to follow it in. If she does, I believe she's dead straight. So does she take the 6 here? Then the question is how much pace do you put on it to not bounce and get behind the 8 or overstroke it and go all the way down to the rail again. So kind of a tough decision. I think for me, I'm shooting the one that's in the middle of the table, whatever that is, 2 or 4. And 100% committing to making it with playing my cue ball speed safe behind the 8. But she drilled that one in. To finish my thought, if I would have did that, I would have then cut the 6 in and went a back and across because I just felt like that was a safer play, but she drained the shot. So good job for her. Still got the same situation where the 8 doesn't pass the stripe, I don't think. I don't know. She pushed it to the side rail. It might squeeze through there, but it's definitely not a full pocket. So she just needs to get from this 4 and make sure she could see preferably any other pocket besides the one where the stripe is. So it looks like a dry break on the middle table. And Miss Heinen chose the solids. Whoa. Well, if it was teams, it'd be ball count, but this is singles, and that does not count. So Hunter giving Celine a chance here. I think she's straight enough. I like just shooting it and smooth drawing it up to about the second diamond there and play the 8 in the side pocket. Okay, she punched it out. She's pretty good on the corner pocket. That was a good shot. And that's a match-winning 8-ball. Congrats to Celine. All right, let's focus on the middle table. All right, so Amy Heinen put herself, let's see. She's got a 4-ball that's behind the 8. 3 doesn't pass the stripe, 2 doesn't pass the stripe. Maybe she's cutting the 6 in the side. I feel like a couple things are going to move here, at least the 2 and maybe the 8-4. Okay, she hit it with a lot softer pace than I was thinking she needed to cut that ball in, but that was very controlled and actually a very good result. So She looks like she has the 4 into the, on your screen would be the top left corner, bottom right as you're looking at the table. She's just going to have to get to where she can see the 3 ball. This one finished, and these guys are 4-3. Amy that's shooting is on the hill. I was looking, I was like, oh, how do you make this zoom in tighter? Oh, she did not make the 4 ball. Yeah. All right, so Schmidt with a chance to tie the match. And be Hill. We're going to start with the stripe below the 8 in the middle of the table. Probably roll forward, yep. Don't want to move that 3 into trouble, but should be okay. I like just clearing those 2 balls and getting the cue ball back up above the 9 ball in the middle. Give yourself some choices. Yep. If she could just get out of this corner and produce a shot, should be okay. I believe the 9 passes the 13 into that bottom corner where the cue ball is. So if that's the case, she can get on either one of them and have a way to get out. So just play this 15, get your cue ball. I like just trying to smooth it up the rail for the 13. Then you can make a decision on what kind of angle you get there on how you come out for either the 14 or the 9-11, whichever one. Okay, don't put that into trouble. Don't put that into trouble. Okay. Well, she's still shooting, but she tied up a ball. The 3 balls blocking the side pocket, so she's going to have to do something with the 11 to open that 9 ball up. I feel like here you should play the 13 and punch over. Just try to see the 11. If you don't see the 11, you got the 14 to shoot to then get on the 11. But yeah, come on out now. See here, she's got a good option. She's a little past the line on the 11. So if she could just shoot it and draw back and rub that 4, you know, she's hoping for a shot when she does that. But this is the time to do it. Ugh. Well, rule number 1, make ball. I know that. I have that problem sometimes too. But that was definitely the right way to play it because you see she came out with a shot on the 14 and the 9 was in wide open spaces. So, all right, we flip back now. Can Miss Heinen get out for the match? Doesn't have a shot on the 3 here. Tough back cut on the 4. I don't think she's going to go for it. She should be shooting the 2 ball and trying to produce shape on the 4 to give her a line down to the 3, and then she's got a wide open lane to pass through to get down on the 8. There's a couple ways to do it. A lot of people just put low left on this, but I don't like flirting with the 8 ball, and you kind of potentially could be on the wrong side of the 4. So I like playing this with high inside. Go 2, side rail, end rail, come back around to the other rail, and just stay below the line where you play the 4 in the side. Then you roll the cue ball down for the 3. So let's see how she plays it. Okay. Oh, okay. Well, I said earlier when I was on here, don't move your cue ball if you don't have to. So she might have heard me. So I think she ended up close to, she's straight enough to shoot this 4 up table and roll forward for the 3 in the opposite corner. So just got to put a good follow stroke on this and leave yourself some kind of an angle to get back up for the 8. Only thing she doesn't want is straight in here. Okay. Well, she pocketed the ball good. She overran. So that line tells me the line was coming towards the 3, not towards the rail. And anyway, so she's got the back cut on the 3, though. It's makeable. Cue ball's probably going to hit the 9 unless she does something like draws away from it. So you're kind of gambling by doing that. You don't know exactly where the 9's going to go and where your cue ball's going to go. But bottom on it, you can probably avoid the 9, but you could hit the 8 and then scratch, so I don't like that. You got to be really precise if you try to draw out of the shot on the 3. There's also, if she hits it with some top and pulls forward, she could hit the 9 and scratch in the side. So she's got to think of all these things here. Number 1, make the ball. Give yourself a shot to shoot at the 8. So take the ball. Yeah, she's jacking up, so she's trying to avoid the 9. She just doesn't want to touch the 8 at all.
If you have money coming from the tournament today or yesterday that you have not picked up yet, our payout booth is open for 1 more hour. Tara is.
Oh, I hope I didn't commentate or jinx her, but that was one thing I was worried about there. Which tells you how deceiving these angles are, because I thought with a center ball she hits the 9. With bottom, she pulls the other way. She actually put a lot of bottom on that and still hit the other side of the 9 and scratched. Oh. All right. Ms. Schmidt with a chance to close this out and go hill. This is the right way to start. So if she could just roll this forward, what I like is coming forward enough to play the 14 and then just get yourself good where you could just shoot a simple shot on that 11 in the side, and then you got an easy 8 ball. She didn't roll forward very far, so now she just needs to make a decision. Does she like the shot on the 14, or go ahead and take your duck, and then you're just playing shape from the 14 to the 8, which the table's wide open, so she should be able to manage that. Just don't get straight. Don't get straight. All right. One more opportunity here. I like hitting this with a confident stroke. That way, my cue ball is coming back and comes in rail, side rail, about where it is now, so that if she happens to miss, it leaves her opponent a bank. You don't want to like focus on that cue ball as much as pocketing the ball, obviously, but I like to just play it with that confident speed. Let's see how she hits it. She made it. She made it. She made it. That's a match winner right there. All right. So we have no live matches on the stream table, so we're going to pause the commentary. And Rusty says we're going to cut the stream and bring it back later. Okay. We'll see you all. See you all in a little bit.